How long would it take for you to become their dinner? Oh, I dare not imagine. What would happen if one day you had to face the most bloodthirsty and ferocious monsters? You wish it were all just a dream, but they all exist. The bloodthirsty monsters live around you every day. Who are they really, and how terrifying are they? You're about to find out. The Amazon River Basin is home to many ferocious animals that cause fear in many people, such as electric eels, crocodiles, giant otters, anacondas, piranhas, and piranhas are the species that frighten people the most. Piranhas typically live in schools and are considered water monsters. They come in quite striking colors, ranging from yellow, gray, slightly blue, slightly red, to black, and they are usually between 15 and 26 centimeters in length. Despite their small size, they have sharp, serrated teeth like saws. Their lower jaw has sharp teeth that protrude forward like knives, fitting with the upper jaw to form a guillotine shape, striking fear into anyone who sees them. When they bite, their jaws can quickly cut through all the muscles of their prey. Moreover, they don't chew but swallow quickly, so they can easily devour prey that is tens or even hundreds of times larger than themselves in just over 10 minutes. This is terrifying, but imagine now if you were to fall into their territory, how long would it take for you to become their dinner? Oh, I dare not imagine. Not only do they have sharp teeth, but piranhas also have highly sensitive hearing. This helps them locate prey even in murky waters. Additionally, they are very sensitive to blood, the smell of fish, and rotting odors. Therefore, whenever there is blood or a carcass in the water, piranhas are always the first to take notice. On a fateful day in February 47 years ago, a large crane collapsed onto a ferry in Manaus, the capital of Amazonas, Brazil, causing a bus to sink into the water. When search and rescue workers arrived to save the passengers, they were met with a horrifying scene. 38 passengers on the bus had been bitten by some creature, and all that remained of them were skeletons. The local authorities immediately formed an investigative team to analyze the cause of the accident and the tragedy. The results were shocking. Biologists provided the final answer. The only creatures capable of biting people and leaving only skeletons behind in the river were piranhas. It was likely from that point on that the term water monster became synonymous with this bloodthirsty fish. However, that's not all. The surprising truth that follows will make you change your perspective on this fish. Are you feeling scared of this water monster? Come on, don't worry too much, because in reality, most piranha species aren't as bloodthirsty as the legends say. In fact, some species of piranha are vegetarian. Yes, you heard that right. They're vegetarians and only eat ripe fruit that floats on the water. Despite their terrifying name, they have positive roles as well. They help clean up dead animals in rivers and purify the water. Additionally, piranha meat is delicious, tastier than most fish, so locals love to catch them for dinner. Indigenous people even use piranha teeth to make bows, knives, and even hair-cutting tools. There are many other fascinating and formidable creatures waiting for us to discover, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to be among the first viewers. The Tamandua anteater, the nightmare of millions of ants across the planet. The Tamandua anteater. It boasts an impressive body size with a length of 182 to 217 centimeters and a weight of 33 to 41 kilograms. Its slim, long tail truly resembles a witch's broom. Just look at those feet, they're like bear paws, and the claws are quite special too. Oh, and check out that super long snout in front. All of these features create the unique body of the anteater. They primarily live in Central and South America. Their special weapon is a tongue that can stretch up to 60 centimeters, covered in sticky mucus like glue. The long tongue becomes a special weapon with many sharp barbs on its surface. Although they don't attend school, they have great awareness and ethics, as shown by the fact that they only eat ants every day without ever destroying the ant nests. Anteaters have to eat quickly because they are afraid of being stung by ants. They can flick their tongue 150 to 160 times per minute to catch enough ants to eat without being bitten. When night falls, the tamandua becomes active. They are excellent climbers and spend most of their time in trees hunting for food. Besides their main diet of ants and termites, tamanduas sometimes eat larvae, beetles, bees, and leaves. However, a sad fact is that overhunting and habitat loss have made this species vulnerable. Do you hope more anteaters will be protected? And how can we ensure they stay safe? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to be among the first viewers. And right now, it's time to reveal the shocking truth about the Loch Ness Monster, the mystery that has puzzled many for decades. The Loch Ness Monster, often referred to as Nessie, is a mysterious and unidentified animal or group of creatures believed to exist somewhere on this planet. Some reports suggest they live in Loch Ness, a freshwater lake near the city of Inverness in Scotland. Nessie is typically classified as a lake monster. A few people have been lucky enough to witness its appearance, with the first recorded sighting in 1802. A farmer named Anderson saw a very large creature, about 45 meters long, emerging from the water. Some people are convinced that the monster exists, while others deny it. The reasoning is that such a large creature, believed to be a descendant of dinosaurs, couldn't have survived in isolation for millions of years. If one day you happen to spot this mysterious creature, what would you do? Be sure to subscribe to the channel to be among the first viewers. Next, we will travel back in time to meet a magnificent monster full of secrets that no one has told you about. Be careful, because right now we are confronted with something strange. Just look at this body shape. Anyone who doesn't know might think it's a worm, but it actually is a worm. It was discovered in the Mongolian desert a long time ago. Although it is not venomous, it has 2 large teeth and usually appears at night to hunt. People call it the death worm or giantitis. The ancient book Indica from 5 BC mentions that it was found by a riverbank, and this worm is of gigantic size. Oh, thank goodness today's worms are small. Otherwise, could humanity be threatened by one like this? What do you think about that? There are many other fascinating and formidable creatures waiting for us to discover in the next videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to be among the first viewers. Goodbye, and see you again.